Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and Nintendo just won't stop with these updates. We got the huge Mario Maker update announcement just the other day. I go on Twitter, here's a new update for Animal Crossing. So, I started recording a reaction video, but it's so short, I just ended up canning it. I had it recorded, but I would rather just discuss this whole thing. So, right off the bat, I feel like some of this stuff would seem like it's not that big of a deal, but any little addition to this game, almost actually similar to Mario Maker, where they add one thing, but it adds so many creative possibilities. So with Mario Maker, they add one element, and that changes so many things you can do. So them just adding the shrubs that you can add now, that's a whole new thing to decorate your island. So all the stuff you've already done, now it's like, okay, maybe I could change this and add that and change this and put the shrubs there. It adds a whole new element to the game. And then we have the return of the portraits or the paintings. And I don't know if New Leaf had statues or whatever, but you can now get statues. So I'm not super excited about putting the paintings and stuff in the museum, but I think the way they executed this is pretty cool, to be honest, so I'm glad they went this route with all of this. And I think adding to the museum in general is just overall a good thing, because the museum already is amazing in this game. So I think the way they did this with adding the paintings and the statues, I think is a cool addition. I think what they're doing with the Earth Day event is pretty cool with the Nook Miles Plus, but what has me even more interested is the May Day thing. I don't fully understand what they're doing with that. It says head out on a limited time May Day tour, but it didn't seem like there was too many crazy things going on. But there was clearly something, because it showed a sign going to like a house or something, so there was something to that, and the villager that was there. And then what has me really interested, and the only thing I should have saved from that reaction video was seeing the hammerhead shark again, but the stamp thing for the museum. I have a feeling I'm going to be very into that. I love fishing in this game altogether, so to see that there's even more of an achievement system with the museum, I think I'm going to be all over that. And I don't think I'm going to be too into the whole taking the pictures thing, but it is actually cool that they implemented some sort of event with going to Harvey's Island or whatever and taking those pictures for the weddings. I think that's pretty cool because it gives you a reason to take those pictures. And I think the coolest thing about all this is that I feel like Nintendo is really nailing the whole keep people playing a game by adding content. Because I know some people aren't the biggest fan of them adding content slowly, but honestly, I feel like the way they're doing it, especially with Animal Crossing right now, is really smart. Because I feel like the way they're adding stuff, even with the way the game is designed, how it incrementally adds stuff, I think they're nailing it. I know some people time travel, but I prefer not doing that. I don't care if you do that. It's totally fine. You can play the game how you want. I think the way the game adds stuff in-game, I think is done very well. And it's done in a way that keeps you playing even more. And I feel like with these updates, they're nailing it. I will say the Bunny Day event was an exception. That update actually made me stop playing the game, and I was not alone in that. It just made things that I normally like doing too annoying. But with this just seems amazing. And to think that there's gonna be more coming, I'm all for it. I think this is the way to go. It has me curious if they do plan to do paid DLC, but all I know is right now, I'm just enjoying this. Between the Mario Maker update and this update, holy moly, there's just so much stuff to do. So that's all I really have to say about this. I'm super pumped about all this. More free content and more stuff to do is just all the better, because already there's plenty to do in Animal Crossing. So if they keep surprising us with stuff like this, I'm all for it. So that's all I have to say about this. I would have to say my favorite thing would probably be the museum change, or well, the museum stamp thing. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But let me know what your favorite edition is in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and want to support my content, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.